Now, your Weather Rate certified most accurate forecast. Fox 54 Weather.
Jordan, I'm just gonna go ahead and say it.
Okay.
I'm ready for fall.
You and me both. Pumpkin spice season returns next week, or not next week. Next week to Starbucks.
Now that's the only thing I really don't look forward to. You know I don't care about pumpkin spice.
Yeah, I can't help it. You choose to live your life in such a negative way.
Negative?
You heard me.
Now, apple cider.
That's excellent.
I do like that, but I don't know. Maybe I'll change my mind.
I mean, we could only hope if you want to live a more positive life. I mean, I'm just saying, there's nothing wrong with apple cider. Don't get me wrong. I love apple cider, hot, cold, you name it, I like it. But I'm just saying, pumpkin spice, it's the epitome of life in September. 88 in Scottsboro, 88 in Fort Payne. Yes, it's the epitome of life in September, yet Starbucks is starting it in August. I don't make the rules. 90 degrees, that's where we finished the day in Huntsville. 90 Athens and Decatur, 88 both Pulaski and Fayetteville up in southern Middle Tennessee. Going to be a beautiful night. Maybe you could go ahead and leave your windows open. Temperatures only drop into the low and mid 60s. Give the air conditioner a nice break. It's not going to be terribly humid across the Tennessee Valley, but you're going to need to turn the air conditioner on tomorrow morning. Keep it on through the afternoon, though it is going to be a great day. We're climbing once again into the upper 80s and lower 90s, maybe just a bit below where we should be this time of year. Low and mid 90s as we head into your Sunday. Still plenty of sunshine, not a single drop of rain in the forecast this weekend. Not really going to be a whole lot of moisture in our atmosphere either. Dew points on Saturday, we're talking about the low and mid 60s, which, considering the fact that we are talking about late August, is actually quite miraculous. So get outside and enjoy it while you can. Dew points climb a little higher as we head into the back half of the weekend. Still the mid and upper 60s. Nothing to complain about. If we're going to have to worry about anything this weekend, we're going to have to worry about the sunshine. The UV index is going to be somewhere between an 8 and a 10. That means you could get a sunburn in about 15 minutes if you don't put on the sunscreen. So use your brain and put on the sunscreen and then reapply the sunscreen every so often. I know there's like absolutely nothing on this graphic. For the most part, it's just a blue box with days of the week and a couple of percents. But that's why I'm showing it to you, because I'm really excited to talk about the fact that there's no rain this weekend and there is not a single drop of rain in the forecast as we head into the early and middle part of next week. And I'm just thrilled about it. Off to the tropics we go, out in the Pacific Ocean this time. We don't go there very often. We're talking about Category 4 Hurricane Hilary, spelled with one L, which I actually think is kind of weird. Right now, sustained winds of 130 miles per hour sitting just off the Mexican coast. Looks like it's going to impact parts of Mexico and California, which is why we're talking about this, because for the first time in the history of ever, Los Angeles, Huntington Beach, Oceanside, they are actually sitting under a tropical storm watch. This is nothing new for us in Alabama, specifically our friends along the Gulf Coast, but this is definitely new for our friends out west. They have never been under a tropical storm watch in the great state of California. Off to the Atlantic Ocean we go. We are talking about a number of different systems in various stages of development with various chances for further development. 1, 2, 3, 4 of them. Now, of course, it is way too early to tell whether any of these would have an impact on the continental United States, but it is worth a mention that we are getting to the time of year when the Atlantic hurricane season typically begins to ramp up. 96 on Monday, 98 on Tuesday. Now, I struggled and had a very large internal debate with myself this afternoon trying to decide if I wanted to put 100 for Wednesday and Thursday. I did not. I put 99 because there is a huge difference between 99 and 100, and then 98 by the time we get to next Friday.